Hey there, folks, and welcome back to another edition of our venture in this particular game, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, to which we are currently covering over the basics of Doki Doki Literature Club and as a means to unlock all of the side stories thereof. To which we're going through also as far as my own personal experience and reactions to all of the characters and everything, including our own main character, who apparently the passions of youth have totally just mesmerized him. So unfortunate, but I guess he's gonna have to learn the hard way in that regard. But with that, in the last episode, we finished sharing our poems with our characters for the first day, this time being Natsuki and Yuri, to which Natsuki had shared that she likes more simplistic poems to where the punchline is given to the reader right then and there, and shares some other factors of the fact that there are others who did not take her poems seriously because of the simplicity and everything and complications thereof. So there is a place for some readers who like that kind of stuff. And then when we moved over to Yuri, Yuri gave us some insights about writing and poetry and whatnot, and sharing that sometimes by trying a little too hard with some things, the delivery can be weakened and whatnot, which I thought that was very awesome for her to share with us in that regard, especially since we're new and everything. But also, she likes to have more poems that have more of a more of deep meaning and whatnot. So there are some things that the reader will have to read it a few times to probably get some of the messages of things in that regard. For some minds, they like to be investigative and whatnot and like to really dig deep in that. So there is something for everyone in that regard. And of course, as things wrapped up and Yuri and Natsuki had shared their poems with each other, there was unfortunately a lot of tension between the two of them, which ultimately led to an argument that led to some things that were of a taunting nature between the both of them. And I'd say ultimately it came down to the two of them felt that neither of their points were being considered, so therefore they got very defensive in that regard. And this is something that we all can learn about, that is, just because someone is not necessarily taking our side of things very seriously, or if they don't agree with us, that is no way, shape, or form a grounds for us to become so defensive that we start taunting the individual, belittling that individual, and vice versa. So that's one of the major lessons that I got out of that, is there is no need for all that kind of stuff. And yes, we may be passionate about our particular interests, but we do not have the right to insult anyone with or about our passions. There is absolutely no place for that. So with that, moving forward, let's continue on. And being that we are on the Sayori route, we're going to keep going in that direction. So with that, let's load things up. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so Sayori likes romantic and other kind of stuff. This? Okay. All right. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. I think that would probably be Natsuki more than anything. Well, you never know. Bubbliness might be that. No, that was Natsuki. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, blow it on that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, how about that? Yeah, that sounds like something Sayori would do. I'm curious, who would jump to this? Natsuki, okay. Okay, and that last one was Sayori, so I think we're good. Well, I think we're good. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Sosuke, Sayori says. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all, expressed Sayori. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, replied Sayori, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Aw? Questioned Sayori. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh, he knows she's probably bad with finances. Oh my gosh, did I just do the home improvement? Why that all of a sudden? Asked Sayori. No reason, really. Come on, Sosuke, you know why. I just wanted to look at it. Expressed a nervous Sayori. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Nervously laughed Sayori. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair, expressed a disappointed Sayori. How did you even know? You just showed it to him, number one. And plus, he didn't know. He simply had a good suspicion. Because how long has he known you? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. Expressed a disappointed Sayori. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. You already felt guilty to begin with. He didn't start it. It was already there. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Chuckled Yuri. Yuri suddenly giggles. And what I just said. Huh? I didn't notice that she was even listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Bruh, folks can multitask, okay? And Yuri's probably one of those folks who can definitely do that. I wasn't listening or anything. How you gon' wait? How's she gonna say that? And she literally interjected into the conversation. I was just something. Yuri, stop! Just stop! Yuri, called out Sayori. Tell Sosuke to let me borrow some money. Wait, what? What? Really? That's... replied Yuri. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh, savage. Did I just... Yeah, you just chewed out, Sayori. Good job. I didn't mean that. Yes, you did. I get too absorbed into my book. Yeah, sure you do. Sure you do. And Sayori laughs. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... replied Yuri. There's no way you could think that. With this girl, you'd be surprised what she thinks. You were right, though, replied Sayori. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution, replied Yuri. Yeah, that! Exemplified Sayori. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Expressed Yuri. And Sayori giggles. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, interjected Sayori, you would not have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. And? So I had to trick Natsuki to make it... Oh, man. Come on, give me some credit. Oh, come on, give me some... Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. And she just giggles it off. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh my. Ah! Expressed Sayori. Ow! What was... Look at that face. Look, that looked like somebody was just like, oh, has my prayer been answered? A cookie. Hey, cookie. This Cookie Monster just shows up out of nowhere. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked, expressed Yuri. Laughed Natsuki. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, expressed a emotional Sayori. That's so nice of you. I am so happy. Come here and give me a hug. Oh, she hugs the cookie. Never mind. She hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You know, I get a little bit of a bad issue of that too at times. It doesn't happen as much as it used to, but once in a while, it sucks. And Natsuki laughs. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki, expressed an excited Sayori. Can I try it? Oh, jeez, expressed Natsuki. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Replied Natsuki. Fine, expressed a sad Sayori. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. And she giggles. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. You might want to be careful with that, Sayori, because you might be looking at possible, harassment and everything as that. But I'm pretty sure Natsuki isn't too worked up over it. Ah, jeez. Oh, there go that tsundere nonsense again. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. She did not just take a bite of that. Sayori suddenly leans down and take a bite of not. Oh, that's savage. That is so savage. Did you seriously just do that? Asked a surprised Natsuki. And she giggles and then retreats. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. I wouldn't be laughing at that. That's messed up. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes, expressed a angry Natsuki, or irritated, I should say. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is not in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question, answered Yuri. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Nope, not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Ponders Yuri. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay, expresses a slightly worried Sayori. Of course she's okay, answered Natsuki. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Monica's like a champion in judo and just would flip any dude over and just be like totally be like, you better not touch me again, otherwise that's gonna be your fingers. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Oh, expressed to Sayori. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised, replied Yuri. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true, replied Sayori. Excuse me? Expressed a tensioned Natsuki. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. I'm sorry! Ah, there you are. So, where was you at? Grabbing a snack too? I didn't mean to be late. I didn't. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Not really, or at least not one of us. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all, expressed Sayori. You're so strong-willed. You are the goldenness of our club. Boyfriend, expressed a confused Monica. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? I was trying to figure out what to do with the club next, and yeah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time, and yeah, expressed Monica. That makes no sense, though, expressed Natsuki. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Piano? Asked a curious Yuri. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really, replied Monica. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. I'm gonna tell you, at least for me, piano is not an easy instrument to learn. And I used to actually take classes on it, and I've got a little bit of the basics of it down, but I'm nowhere on a pro level. Not at all. That's so cool! Gnarly, dude! Says Sayori. You should play something for us sometime. Let's, replied Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yeah! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? Perked up Monica. In that case, I won't let you down, Sosuke. Oh yeah, she's into him. She's definitely into him. Definitely into him. Definitely. But of course she is. I mean, we all remember all that lean that she does when she leans towards him. Come on now. See, I called it. See, right there. I just said it. I just blasted said it. I just blasted said it. Monica smiles sweetly. I I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, assured Monica. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Oh no, just the usual drama. No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. How big was that thing? Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Sosuke, called out Sayori. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Yeah, sure, why not? Supplies? What for? Well, you know we have the festival coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica will be back soon. Ah, are you going with Sosuke to get some supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go! Anyway, sorry, I'm just being dramatic. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. Nah, you want to try to get some alone time. Be like, please pick me! See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Got it. Ready, Sosuke? I'm good. Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out, replied Sayori. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yeah. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull. Sosuke, called out Sayori. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie, expressed Sayori. I'm working super hard on this, you know? Like, I was working day and night trying to do this. Why you gotta be mean like that? I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. I just now noticed that blush, too. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. I can't wait. The festival is going to be so much fun. We gonna have a blast, yo. It's gonna be fire. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Sosuke, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Roger that. The mission, eh? Just went straight, drill sergeant captain, on this. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we got here. Crayons, good, check. Sayori pulls out a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Yo, we got a jackpot right here. They're kind of dirty though. Ooh, somebody ain't been washing in their hands. Yo, y'all, wash your hands. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. All right, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. And at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Oh! Ah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, wow, 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 wow. You okay? My forehead. My poor forehead. I'm gonna have a bump on my head. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Ooh, kind of romantic, huh? You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. I don't see any injury, do you? I think she's okay. But I don't see how those crayons ended up in her lap, and I don't quite see how Sosuke pulled her by the waist to pull her out, unless he totally just slid her out. I mean, is that what happened? Did he just slide you out? I don't know. I don't know. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Well, her hair is blocking it, so I can't see it. A bump is starting to form as well. Put some Johnson & Johnson's, what was it? It actually works good for bumps and even cuts. What was it? Oh man, darn it. It's because I use it all the time when I have bumps and stuff. I even use it to actually clean up my face as well to get rid of the acne and all this stuff. It works really good. It's actually a high concentration mouthwash, but since there's a lot more alcohol in it, because it's designed to actually be mixed with water, so if you use the high concentration alcohol, it actually works great to actually kill any bacteria that's actually causing you acne. So one of those home remedies. So some of y'all out there know what I'm talking about too. Man, that's gonna swell up. Put some ice on it. I should find you some ice, see? Sosuke! Called out Sayori. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to, replied Sayori. I'm fine. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. You ain't gonna look like no unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. That's a large bottle of apple juice. Well, not really. Did he drink some of it? Because it looks like it's only like half full. Did he drink some of it? It's nice and cold, expressed Sayori. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, dummy. Sorry, I forgot. She continues to laugh. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Eek. I like the expressions that they do. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Sosuke, called out Sayori. Yo, Sayori's blue eyes are awesome, though. I really like her blue eyes. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time, answered Sayori. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I always fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. Sayori laughs a little bit. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, replied Sayori. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Sosuke, called out Sayori. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. Oh, stop being soon. No soon. No soon. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Asked Sayori. Maybe you're right. Sosuke, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy, says Sayori. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs, answered Sayori. Sayori hops to her feet. Ha! Aight! Let's do this! She clutches her forehead again. It still hurts. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself, especially if it's your head. You're kind of dazed still. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Should have gave her a piggyback ride. That would have been super awkward coming into the classroom. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Hey, you're back, expressed Monica. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crowns and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Sayori says, being transparent. Expressed Monica. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. Got it right here. Mission accomplished. Yeah! Oh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot the stuff! No! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Look, there she go with that pose again. There she go with that blasted pose again. I mean, seriously. There she go with that blasted pose. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Sosuke. No, I did not. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure, expressed Sayori. Yeah, that. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go at it. Yeah, just let's go with that. Okay, expressed Monica. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? And we'll find out if they are ready to share their poems on the next episode. Oh my gosh, there's another cliffhanger for you. But anyways, with that, I want to thank everyone for watching this video this time around. If you like what you saw, maybe consider leaving a like. And if you'd like to see more, if you haven't already, then go ahead and subscribe. And also to get notifications, go ahead and click that bell icon as well. Check out my Twitter page, and you can also check out my Discord server. Links are in the description as a means to be able to keep in touch with other announcements as well. So until next time, happy mixing, everyone.